welcome back to Drawing for Kids. To start off, let's go over what material you'll need. You need some Crayola markers, which you can use any color markers that you like. Next, you also need some paper. In addition to that, you'll need some black markers, such as Sharpies. Okay, so as I'm going along, I'll go step by step on how to draw this character, but I really like to invite you to add your own little twist to it to make it your own. There's no pressure to necessarily draw exactly what I have, but let's use that as a guidance to see what we can come up with. As always, remember to add in a little bit of your imagination to make it your own. You can do this drawing with your family and friends, and at the end of it, maybe check out how everybody's drawing turned out at the very end. Are you ready? So we're gonna get started. For today's drawing, I'm gonna be doing the Radish spirit from Spirit Away from Studio Ghibli's anime movie. So let's get started. Starting with my black Sharpie, I'm gonna draw the hat for the Radish spirit, which is kind of like an upside down plate. See, I can do a long rectangle on the top and then a smaller kind of trapezoid shape. And then I'm going to start on his head. So those are a dimple to mark the two sides. And I connect those for the hat. Then he has this like really long roundish beard that's on the two sides. It's like a big mustache. And then for his eyes, it's just like dotted dashed lines. Same for his nose as well. So I'm going to do those right now. So it kind of marks where the face is. So those are two eyes and a nose in the middle. And then that's his mouth. It's like this W shape. And then I'll do his mustache at the end. And I'll do kind of like a small, little like a bushy brush at the end. Here's his other side for his mustache. I think he's just really cute. Of course, if you like, you can make it a little bit bigger or a little smaller if you want to personalize your Radish spirit from Spirited Away. And then that's his chest. And then I'm just going to do a little bit bulge for his belly. There's his belly. It's like a half semicircle. Now I'm going to do this cloth that's going to cover his front as part of his attire. And then I'm also going to do his legs. So for his legs, I want to be like a little bit fatty and bulges out a little bit. You can make them a little bit longer, a little bit shorter if you want. I find that for him, like, he looks really cute if his body was a little bit rounder, a little bit larger, and his feet is like a little bit shorter. And then for his arms, we're going to have him extend upwards, holding his two fans that he's dancing with. So there's one arm and here's the other arm. So far you can see this character is pretty easy to draw. And then for the fans, I'll do two fans, one on each side. If you like, you can have him hold on to different things, like you can have him hold on to a banner or candy. I think if you do a banner, you can like write happy birthday if you want to incorporate this into a birthday card. So there's many ways to play around with this drawing to make it your own, to make it into a gift for a friend. We know that the Radish god is white for color for the fur, but if you like, you can change it to a different color. For me, I'm going to paint his hat red. Same thing for his attire, his clothes. I'm also going to paint it red as well. It's like a very traditional color, and I think like it looks really nice when it's contrast with the white of his furry body. Just coloring in the hat. If you want to make it a little bit more fun, you can do a different color hat, or like you can add patterns or checkers or stars or like a name to the hat as well. Then I think this will also work well for like a get well card, or like if you want to cheer on someone for upcoming competition that they're doing, you can have this character there for part of the card that you're doing. For the fan itself, I think like you can also add letters or characters to it. For me, I'm just doing a plain yellow fan, but if you like, you can write the initials for the friend that you're gifting this to, or you can write happy on one of the fans and the other one's birthday. So I think there's just so many different ways to play with this step-by-step drawing of the radish spirit. And we're almost pretty much done. I am going to go the extra step and just use like a little bit of the gray marker I have, kind of mark the shadows for where the shadow kind of casts on top of the white fur. I think it makes it look a little bit more three-dimensional and more interesting. This is like an extra step that you don't have to do. I think it looks fine the way it is as well. If you like these videos, I appreciate it very much if you consider giving this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. And also if you have any ideas for other drawings that I should teach in the future in these step-by-step drawings, I would love to hear from you. I also have a series on Pokemon if you're really into drawing Pokemon, and also some from Studio Ghibli's characters from the various anime movies. Hopefully you enjoy some of these step-by-step drawing videos and find it helpful. So here I'm just going to give you a closer look at this character from Spirited Away by Studio Ghibli, and there's the two fans. Again, like there's many ways that you can decorate it, make it a little bit more interesting. You can add stripes to the fan. It could be like green stripes. I think that would look really nice as well. So that's it for today for the Radish Spirit drawing inspired by Studio Ghibli's anime Spirited Away. Thank you so much for joining me on this video, and I'll see you next time in another step-by-step drawing with Sharon. Take care and stay creative, everyone. Bye for now.